All right. So recording for, and I turned off the music, for a quick and dirty kind of graphics quality analysis for DiRT 5, which the key was provided, and this is early, so I'm doing this before the game is actually out, and there are some video settings that I know are coming because they've been announced as coming. Like we're going to be getting ray tracing at some point. We're going to be getting variable rate shading at some point. As you can see, not listed here. So I kind of want to look into that. Ouch. That looks like crap. Now that is interesting. At automatic, that looks like it was low. Huh. I don't know why it keeps looking like that. Okay. Now let's... Well, yeah, this will be easier. Really? This is ultra low. Wow. I mean, this looks fine to me. Let's just have it on a benchmark. I guess with the resolution stuff still turn... Okay, I can see that the ground textures aren't looking that great, but it's also in this camera view, it's not that bad looking. There's a little softness to the effect on top of the car booth. I'm doing this, by the way. And this looks fine to me. I can see turning some stuff up, but I mean, true, the first blush, this is minimum acceptable, is ultra low. Wow, I am surprised by that. And we got FPS around 120. The way it's hanging around that, though... no, okay, it's up towards 130. No, I was thinking it might have a little bit of a cap at 120, but no. This could be the hardware is only capable of that fast. And there is a softness. I do see it on the car itself. But this does not look bad. This actually looks fairly good. How do I can't. I want to get out of it. Back to that camera. Yeah, so I should be making these changes in-game, like in a time trial or so. Although true, now we do get to see performance, which something doesn't feel right. I do want to say that, but just that I would expect the Vega 64 to be doing better than that. So it might be that there's just some optimization left, or that there's just one, something in there that's holding it back. That this could be better. I don't know. I just feel like it should be possible with a little bit more. Not necessarily much, but a little. And I couldn't explain why I have that feeling. Well, yeah, I guess because I've been at high, and like that seemed to be liking it around the 80s. And let me see, what I'm just thinking, this is 8.3. 80 is going to be, what? 11, 12 milliseconds, so we gain 3 or 4. Yeah, I guess that is a pretty good improvement at that point, but... yeah. Alright,
os motores estão brigando para ver quem faz mais barulho e com eles. Certo?
okay, so this is ultra low, and let me... That's funny, image quality can't change that. But it controlled all the other... That is very... Ah. Well, here, let me do that. Yeah. Okay, that's annoying. That is very annoying. Okay, I can see it. I can see that this is a lower resolution. Is it enough to care about? Hell no. I think that this... And look at the FPS. It's at 150. I don't know what it was at before, but... It's like, this is actually... not too bad. You know, I should actually try something. It is something I should... Okay, and that doesn't surprise me that the history, the TAA stuff didn't make a major difference. That doesn't surprise me at all. But no, this is looking fine. But man, that blurring, because I honestly was thinking that was like what it was. This is what it was actually going to look like. That was a preview, and it's not. Let me come out, go back into it. Getting a drink of water. I mean, at this, it doesn't look that great. You know, the houses look like Lego blocks. But this... Oh my god. Oh my god. Hang on. I look at the people. Look at the people. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I want this. This is hilarious. This is no longer like minimum acceptable. This is what I want. I want block people like this. What setting is this? I have to find this now. Oh, that's not... Okay, it is geometry quality. But oh my god, that is amazing. And it is nice that this is updating. Give me a time ID. Okay, so it is just geometry quality that affects them, but it's like, man, that is that's awesome. That is awesome. It's stupid, but it's awesome. All right, so at ultra low geometry quality, the people become blockhead, and I find this amazing. It's just not in any way what I'm expecting. And it's like, oh, there it is. Oh, that is, there were wonderful things there. All right. So the thing I wanted to do is gonna quit out. Nope. I think it's no. It's under this display. No. This I think it's in here. Ah, here it is. Thought it was low down. Okay, there. Virtual super resolution, for those that are not aware, that is the AMD equivalent to dynamic super. Yes, to NVIDIA's dynamic super resolution. So, and it's really nice because it's single toggle, unlike DSR, which requires you going in and setting various things manually. So this should tell the game, hey, I can do 1440p, I can do 4K potentially. I just want to see if that is what that might do to the resolution lists there.
All right, Bullet. You ready to shred some tires, wreck some suspension, maybe lose a panel or two?
Nope, it did not add any. Okay. That isn't necessarily surprising to me, though, because it might be getting what the resolution is correctly anyway. So basically, I could see it being something that VSR doesn't have the ability to really impact. All right. That's a shame, because that means that I don't know all the settings to that. But all the options to it. But this looks good. Which also kind of leaves me feeling that... Excuse me. There's definitely going to be updates that'll change this. Because that doesn't seem right to me, that at ultra low, it looks as good as it currently does. But I mean, it's like you can go down to this, and I think it's tolerable. In fact, let me just quickly see what this looks like. I mean, I can see it. It's not that bad. 1920 by 1080 is the... Oh, I almost forgot that. 1920 by 1080 is the native resolution. I do want to run that, but I almost forgot. Yeah, DiRT 5. I don't think I remembered to say earlier. This is DiRT 5. That's probably obvious. But the key was provided by Tinsley PR4, Deep Silver, and Codemasters. And so this is basically the lowest configuration without reducing the actual output resolution. Everything's ultra low. The TA history and the render and the render resolution are both at 1280 by 720. Now, true, VSR is on, but that really shouldn't impact. Okay, and so the render resolution should be making an impact on performance, and I'm not seeing it. So that does make me think then what I was saying earlier is right. That there is something holding back the GPU. And there is another thing I could try. Hopefully it'll work. Looks like it's not going to. Alright, let me do that. That's fine, I can turn that back off. Alright, devices. Well, here, actually, I will pause the recording for a moment. I'm just trying to get the AMD Link app set up so I can see, like, utilizations while it does the benchmark. So I will be right back. Okay. So back, and I have the thing open. Yeah. Here. Video options, just to, yep. Fine resolution is native. So that's going to be 1920 by 1080. Everything else is as low as it can go without going to automatic. Because that, for whatever reason, is below ultra low. Yep. There. So this is the camera that I was mostly using. And the app is not that happy with me at the moment. It's the same thing. I'm gonna relaunch it. That is same. 90s for the utilization. That's 1600 megahertz. 200 watts of power though. I'm pretty sure it can pull more than that. Well, I know that the GPU can pull more than that. I mean, even with the undervolt. I actually have a way to check. It'll. Oh yeah, I've had it pull. Even on the auto undervolt, it was pulling more like 240. I've had that happen, so it's definitely not being as pushed as it could be. But it is also true that is a Vega 64, which was kind of known. It's kind of notorious for that, where it not seeing full utilization. Although that is also something that has allowed it potentially to stay as powerful as it has, as it still is. That optimization being good for it. That, you know, basically a lot of performance on the table still when it was released. So by optimizing properly, it gets improved. 209 watts, 204 watts. So yeah, it's like 200 watts that it's taking. And it is still over 1600 megahertz. Wow. I don't know that. Which is actually kind of problematic because that means it's. When I got. Because I had to RMA the original Vega 64 I had. This one, it's a gigabyte gaming OC version. And it's like, I wanted to keep things close to reference, but now I'm using auto undervolt. And I have a reason for that, but that'll be one of the things that when I finish off this review, I'll be able to get back to one of the experiments that I've done that I want to write up. But I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just like, yeah, so it's not really standard. That's, you know, whatever, I don't care. But wow, that's... Alright, so, yeah, that's... Hey, minimum is, at least in this pre-release state. Please remember that, this is pre-release. But at least in this, the minimum acceptable is literally as low as you can go, leaving final resolution where it is. At native. I mean, it's like... But I know for a fact, because of the AMD Radeon event, we are getting more stuff here. I don't remember if it's mentioned in the review guide. It very possibly is, and I just don't remember. That's fine. But I don't know when that stuff will be appearing. It's like we know VRS is coming, we know ray tracing is coming. I have no idea when. It would be... Well, actually, no. It would make sense if it's not at launch, because the new AMD GPUs that support that stuff are not until November 18th. So I could see that being... But still, it's... This is completely acceptable. This is actually really good. Mm. It does also make me wonder, though, what will be possible with some of the less powerful cards? because there's also part of me that's like, this almost looks too good to be at ultra low. Like maybe there's something weird and stuff is not going as low as it should. And also the blockheads, it's like that is awesome. I mean, true, who cares about the crowd in this? You need to care about the track and the other cars. So the crowd doesn't matter, but it's like once you saw it, it's like, oh yes, this is excellent. I want to keep this. All right. So yeah. See you next time.